below is going to be scuffed. So let me put this back here while I set up this. I think that I got this setup. Not going to be perfect. I'm gonna be moving this like first scope is very scope, very bad. I don't even have live, but let's just share what I have done. Right? Now I have live. So I have been finishing this animation. I don't know if I, don't know. I put myself here. I don't know how to do this. I have problems doing it. Yeah, you cannot see it. Yeah, you can see it later on reference. That's basically this. I basically did animation. Basically it's on trees. Like that. Just to see my neck. It didn't work, but okay. It's mostly done on trees, so it's like 8 frames, I guess. 8 frames per second, which it will be best, but then it's an average, right? It's an average. It's not the final animation. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open this thing, and here I have one app called Stop Motion Studio. I'm gonna create a new animation movie. I'm gonna make the settings going to be animated on 24 frames, even when I hold in the frames for more than 2 frames. But in that case, you will be animating on 12s. But anyway, I'm gonna go for HD resolution. This one. Let me see. Okay, now you are one. All of that. Two set of these. Mm, which resolution? I'm thinking what resolution to use. Probably going to give it a font. And then I fix it on Postback. Don't delete it. So I don't know what I drew. I knew there was a conflict. It form is lost. Forever indeed is. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna stand up because doing this it's going to be very uncomfortable. I'll leave this here. First I wanna do see there is no shadow. Okay, I think that if I put this here, there is the less shadow cast. I'm gonna place this here. Like this is the one that you usually are on this one. That explains everything. Through it here. I'm gonna use the corner of the desk as a reference here. As a reference, what to do. I don't know where to put you. Like I stick you on the ceiling. Ooh, that's too small. I have it here. This rubber. It's probably are you over here. You know how last month I said 13 days can go either two ways. Or is everything smooth as butter? Or is everything chaos? Well, this 13 is pure chaos. But that is chaos day. As the 28th is the death of death, every month, despite there is one month dedicated to that, that is not going to be holy. If I put you here, they're not good. I have another of these. Yeah, I have another. They, sadly, you did not have this. Maybe let's go balance. Okay, I think that if I put myself here, not lacking it higher. think. I cannot think of anything. So you're gonna stay there. No, that's what I wanna be is higher. Just emergency bill. I need to silence this. Yeah, you don't like this. Something like this. So the point is that if you were able to, hmm, idea, yeah, yeah, that can work. That is gonna work. That is you this, put this, because you're not seeing anything. Now, if I put you that you are technically us, you are here. Watch it almost everything that I watch. I can put you here. I don't know if you still listen to me. Well, I can do this. So if I do this, you're still looking at me. You wanna click it like this. You're watching this. So if I move this way down, you watch her see a little bit. It's too high. No, you don't see big in front of you. But if I go down here, yeah, down here is the perspective of boy. You know, everyone has gone wrong. Boy view. It's like, oh, you cannot see me. I need to point myself. So you're watching me like this. So this is point because it's basically uh, middle of the eye, and this just Okay, let's stay like that. This is really uncomfortable for me. It just reminds me the times that I have been put to the death on a rope. Not good. Just see me like this. So like that. This is the real POV. I mean, like you see others. I can see other stuff that you can. Because I can move my eyes around. Okay, let me put this back again, Sarah. Did you put there for a sec? This is just very. The problem is the heat. That is the problem. So I'm gonna keep you like this. So now I go back to this app and I start fixing you. And here you should be able to see my belly and you see everything. Yeah, this is just super weird. Like this should be the thumbnail. A dude with a scarf doing this. So on this point we see the four corners, I guess. I mean, we are missing the top corner. So this is a more straight that is going to be, sadly. So it's also tilting the weight, but it's also this thing. Sorry, Dobby, you die today. There. Let's put you here for now. Not there because you are in the shot. Let's put you there. I don't know if you saw him. Yeah, you see where he go. So now let's put this in a good position, something like this. So I don't know if I am only missing the top side of this. So this is the corner, which you see. Like the more straight there is in this point, the better is going to be over right now. You don't see the top. You on this point start seeing here, which I don't like that idea. Because I feel you need to see, yeah, you need to see everything on this camera. I mean, it's too down. I'd rather to lose the down part. Okay, here you can see my finger there. Okay, you can see my finger there, and you can see my finger here. So, yep, that is a perfect point. So now this is a mess. What I do is I hold this like this. I put it like this, and I see, for example, here is a good point to place it. So I'm gonna just hit it. Just I hit there, and then I move it there. And then I took the form, and then I placed the next one. And because I place it basically on this corner, I use the corner of the desk as a guide. So I don't need the pegs that like are normally used to align this because I am aligning them naturally. So you can start seeing here how it moves. And we go. I think that on this one are like 40 drawings. Not so sure. What if I stay like this? Yeah. I think that this stunt is going to be there for you. You're watching mainly this, I feel. Yeah, you're watching this. I don't know how it's aiming this or how center is. Uh, yeah, it can go bad, but if it's centered properly, it's a good view for you actually. I need to put these standards because I know you weirdos of the internet. The thing that is getting more exhausted for me is my chin because the camera is resting there somehow. But at least I found a better POV system and it's very stable actually. Like it's very stable. Uh, Let me align it. Like I'm okay with a little of imperfections because nothing is perfect. So some imperfections happening on this stuff. It's okay. Like I am also noticing that I wanna use more of these big pages because when I was using the small page, it was a problem afterwards to what is the name no frick. It was a problem to we are falling. It was a problem to where are you pointing towards there? Point towards here. Yeah, there you go. So it was a problem to draw like shots. I mean, on the reference, it's not very high definition and all of that, but it feels little not that good as this one. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that I did the testing of how it was looking. This one, this one. I'll fix you in a second. Camera. Good thing about this, that this one I can take it, stabilize it more, right? And because it's only one, there is a shadow here, and it was taken. That it was me caused by this. And I'm gonna leave it there because that song must have shadows. Yeah. And on this one, I wanna change the with transfers. Transfer files. Okay. Transfer should be transferring files now, but you don't want to transfer files. And if you, that is not what I needed. Lose all of that. Hmm, transfer files. Yep. Now we go to here. Files. Where do you go? Here there should be the animation. Where? It was 1.4. Have 1.3. Ending. Creation tag. Where did I save those things? This is always a problem that I have. I never found the things that unless they didn't save, which it would be interesting that that didn't that happened. Files. If oh, I placed the name wrong. Okay, that's my fault. Then it's my fault. It is this one. Dot. Huh? 1.3. This one. And there should be a zip file here. Do you see a zip file? You don't because you don't see. As you see, you don't see the screen. Right? You see the corner of the screen, but you don't see. One dot dash four. Why you don't see that here? Let me copy. Probably this one I can find it. Camera. Open the tab. Forum. Oh, okay. This is the forum. The background. Spiderman. Spiderman. Episode one. This is 5.4. I have like 20 of these to do. So just to say. Uh, Wine, food. Found it, found it. Or I found at least. Never mind. One. That's not pencil. I don't know where. Now I have this on my computer. It looks way better when I see it on full screen here. Uh, what a legend. So now I'm gonna move you here because face here. I'm traveling to other room today. Or here. You're usually here. I'm gonna put you so you don't feel like disoriented. You should be disoriented. And there you go. That is your normal place. Why the face is not being illuminated? We don't know. Can I change this? A little bit, but not much. I remember this illuminated more. I don't know about you, but if I bounce it there, no. I bounce it with the white color. Oh no, I'm gonna leave the white color. First of all, let me see if I can do a new file. Let me see the resolution of the video. 1080. It's classic resolution. Create. Just insane because I thought that I have the animation HD image, but apparently don't. So import animation frames now. Import, you don't see this, I'm just seeing if this works. Yeah, it wasn't supported the, the importing that just here. I have a create a file here. It's just 1080 and 1080. I'm gonna do I'm just gonna drag all, drag all, grab these frames, drag HD. I don't care. Well, I care. I do care. Why you are exported HD? I thought probably don't select HD. Let me go back here. Motion. Uh, okay. Now be able to go to home. Then look for again one dash. This one. delete the old one, this one, this one, the name of this, because it say one dot and it should be literal dot. Port, all, yes, up those frames. Now, find here, go file. It's still extracted on 1085, whatever. Let's just keep it that way. I want a different one for the background. Probably want a different. Right. Let's just be here for half an hour more. Mm, because if I change the image, okay, let me see. File, port, animation frames, sending numerical at images. When we go for 1.4, we select all of this. Open. Then step on. Let's keep it on 2 because we can add afterwards. Okay. Now we have this. Let it cook. We have the same thing here, right? So we have that. Good. Now, create animations. Let's put this as line art. We have it as a reference. Now, what we need to do first is to I'm gonna be fixing the frame rate as it is going. So from here to here, and this first frame it needed 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the 4th frame. Actually, it's on the frame 5, which I am stupid. So we know that this animation has, I think that it was here, yeah. So this one has 127. So even when we have like a this long, it is okay. I think at 5 is still okay. 6 is just too much, especially because there was too much movement when I was testing. What we need to do is we need to only keep this area that we are gonna color, right? Like all of this. So all of this outside there, we don't need that. Let me also 1.4 just do this one, a new document. We have here this frame, right? I'm gonna select C to grab the cropping tool. I'm gonna crop it towards this area so it's almost to the size that it is, right? So then Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Control T for the selection. I'm gonna use the mesh one. Basically, I have a little more of control over this. And I'm gonna remove this borderline here and the table, so it's more properly. Something that I do not do. It's let me see what I don't like of it. Like the color, you need to change the corpse of this. I'm gonna move it more towards here, more dark. Let's leave a little bit these highlights. Yeah. I usually create a filter mask. Can be useful. So we can even go like this. And if we want something to be deleted like this, we can. We can use that to create some highlights. And that's what we're gonna do. We're going to do again another of these corpse adjustments, but not on the color adjustment. We select the background, we control M, we move it to the extreme darks, right? So we create a filter mask. We have this filter mask, right? So let's just have this and name it shadows. What we're gonna do is we are going to select the brush. I'm gonna select the pencil one. Why my pen does not reach that side? I freaking. I'm gonna do something that I shouldn't do. That is select the. Why is not available for this color space? This brush. Well, whatever. And I use this one. Okay. One is so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint just these areas. Light should be shining, right? So we have like darks and not darks. So I'm gonna just paint it this way. So this way we have a little of highlights, shadows, natural shadows, right? Probably it was too much. So I'm gonna select the white, I'm gonna select a black, I'm gonna fill everything till it doesn't feel that dark. Like that. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm gonna go back to the previous one, go back to my brush, select stuff. For example, here on the window, it should be white, right? Like the window, there's a spider there, this part is here, yeah, highlights here. Let's just contrast the darks that we have here with these lights. Let's use the power of modern uh, modern technology, right? Because like if they have it on that era, they will have used this technology. Even if you are doing it like in a like this style, trying to mimic the traditional style, doesn't mean that I cannot Hmm. Doesn't mean that I cannot do. Oh, reset, please. Intermask. Then beam and select the black. No, black selects the. Yeah, and that looks okay for me. So we're leaving it there. Control E, 1.4, and we put same 1.4, 1.4, um, PG for background. Okay, I save it like as a JPEG. It makes sense because it was a JPEG. I'll increase the quality to a PNG. G dash 1.4 dash background. So you can see before and after is a day and night. I don't know if you can see how it has more punch, the edited one. Even it was just corpse that we edited. I'm gonna close this. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna save those. Now we have this. Mm, the point is that do I save this here or do I save it afterwards? I think that I fix the comp on the composition. I keep this as my base standard for now. So what we need to do on this one is first of all save this project and name and name 1.4 v0. Now what we need to do is I'm going to use the W, that is the mask tool, select all of this. And I don't want grow unless that I put it on negative. Probably gonna have it on negative. I'm gonna have only feather of one. Okay, that's too much negative grow. Actually, yeah, let's have it on negative 2 so we can have those. Negative 3, sorry. We have a little of those. Then we do. Hmm, Our transparency mask. Okay, mess up. We can have just this one as that was not the right one. New layer. Can just have this here. The small references. Like how it's going to look final. Look. I mean, it's not like that because we need to animate the stuff. We start seeing problems, right? Because we need this to be viewed behind it. So what we're gonna do is first of all, the line art, we're gonna change it from this to multiply. So now this just adds this. I don't know if I wanna keep the numbers. Yeah, let's keep the numbers, why not? So we can have also this, which is darker this area, if you notice. You can notice here clearly how this area is darker than this area. Now what I only do is I select this. I'm gonna select this hard brush, scale it up, and I'm gonna go on black, and I paint this area that we don't want. And also paint the borders because apparently they are not. I'm gonna delete this because this looks like Morse code, but there is not Morse code. This one it's here a frame, right? So let's just select the line art and let's me pin it here with this button. It's always there. Now what we need to do is the line art fancy mask. And I can, there was a button. There was a button that if I just added some click on this one, like I am selecting transparency, there you go. So for now, let's just have it done. Why are you not working here? Okay, I need to, okay, this did not what I needed. I need to use this one. Work like this. leave the uno, but not the other. Here, because the number does not appear, I'm gonna just delete it. Here I first need to fix the timing of this. This is again frame 9. This should be on frame 9. Let's just first fix the timing. That's going to be good. So 9. So it should be frame 12. You see? You are frame 15. So if everything, so this one. Okay. Frame 15, frame 17, frame 19, 2. It should be 25. So shifted here. 5. Shifted 2. I'm gonna shift this over here because I know that these are more towards that area. You should be 28. You should be 31, so you should be shift 2 also. This one's also gonna shift it more. You should be 28, 31, 34, 37, 40. That's why you should name your frames. 43, 46, 49, is 52, this is 52, 55. Probably I should have put it on force to do the less movement. There's 59, 62, 5, 9, 73, and we keep moving here because this is 76. Move all of these three. You are 80. You're 84. You're 88. You're 92. You're 96. You're 99. You're 103. You are 106. You're 109. You should be 112. Please go to 110. You should be 110, 21, and 24. This is hold to 27. This should be okay. Done, done and done. So we can continue with our mask. I don't know why you are here. Now we go in frame, select white, W, shift. I don't want the background to be. We just need the liner to be pinned, transparency mask to be pinned. This one also do not save a number. But that's okay, that's not matter, right? It's just something that it would be nice to have, but if it's not there, it's also not the end of the world. Control E to invert this. If you select everything, black, not visible there, so move it. We do this. Just noticing that this is going to be kept, but I'm gonna leave it because oh, it's happening here. Now we do this. Okay, this one, and we select all of this. Oh, it's 90%. That's why it's. I don't know when it changed to that. will remove that because there is one code, but there is not that code we are looking. I found a way to do this quicker. That sparkle, keep that sparkle. Then on these ones, feel that I was removing more background, but apparently not. W verde selection. Oh, this one. Not whole. I think that we're gonna leave it here. This is just the next step of this. It's basically just keep doing this. Then I can just explain to you how it's done. Oops. Oh, I have this, right? Like after I do this, I'm gonna do is basically to frame one. What I do is I create a new layer. Place this layer between this and this. Then I call this the color layer. Or lots because I don't know how to write. Create a frame here on this layer. What I do is I, let's say, select this color for the red. I'm gonna hide the background. I'm gonna do this and I select this one that is only applying to the mask layer. On the mask layer, I fill it with the color that I have here. I don't know why it's not letting me paint. Um, Hello. Oh, because you don't see it. Okay. Yeah, I place this into multiply. Sorry. Should be this. I select this into multiply. Then I select this. I use this thing. Then I fill this with this color. No, that's why on the that one I have the banding. Then I just go and say the lenses are going to be white. I painted white. And not do it perfectly. Then I say that this is the skin color. Painted the skin. I'm gonna change these colors, but it's just like that. Change the skin. And I say, okay, this is going to be the hair color. And I paint the. Well, I usually have this one. I select this, but because it's on expand, I paint all of them. So you have that, and then when you combine it, it looks this way. It's basically like that. Then I usually save this color so I can just easily use the same color afterwards. And I just copy the two colors, go forward, and then just go back and see what I miss. And so if I work on this, probably take me like 1, 2 days to do. But we are going to here. Like it was fun to have a thing on my chin all the time. Yeah, that is all that I have to say. Like, I will see you probably next Saturday, another day. I don't know when. I will see you.